is my answer. And reasoning. Accept it. I feel like taking the slightly dangerous route. There's two elites here on my way to the tip top. So let's go and try to duke it out with them, shall we? Ah, birds. So I'll after image, escape plan, get deflect, cloak and dagger. And we'll kick one of the birds out of the sky, which also stops your attack and armor up. And I'll take 10 this turn, but that goes straight to my armor anyway, so it doesn't matter. They seem... The cards? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, those cards were not the greatest. There are many others that I would have preferred. I was looking primarily for another calculated gambit, a power that would allow me to deal damage whenever I played a card, perhaps. Something that would actually help me with what I'm currently doing.
You can never get that lucky.
You are correct in this matter. Glass knife. Knife to meet ya? Wait. Take you down to size. And then knife to meet ya, that lowers the cost of that card, or lowers the strength of that card, but this bird will die. I'll have to work on this bird, and this one will deal 10 damage its next turn. If it does anything like the normal birds. No, deals 13. I am the wrong. Backflip. Get nothing. Cloak and dagger. Kill you, so I take 0. Since I'm taking 0 this turn, I might as well dagger throw you. No underhanded strike. Huh. Accuracy and sucker punch. Because I think you're going to get back to flying. You'll hit me for 13, but I take 0. There's the 10 I was looking for. Did I not take underhanded strike? No, I took escape plan. That's right. Silly BrainBoy. Thinking you're intelligent or any of that sort. Sucker punch. And strike. Which knocks you out of the sky. I don't need anything else. I'll hold on to accuracy and calculating the gambles. You've got your strength up. You were stunned for this turn, but that wears off. There's just not a good time to play accuracy. But there is a good time to just kill you, I think. Because glass knife twice will not kill you. Interesting. Well, I might as well, and then we'll wheel our hand this time, just because I will gladly take 1 less damage from this madness. I'm not getting Tactician, which is the other card that makes this insane. Sure, we'll try to cheese your death. We'll cloak and dagger, strike you, shiv you, ends the combat. I only took 6, which is fine. I'll take another escape plan, why not? It doesn't hurt. It really does. There's only one final boss that sucks against. Hello, Palated Parasite. Good to meet you. Except not really. Take 7. I want to glass knife you, but... Oh yes, I do hit you twice. Excellent. And then I'll just deflect any future attack. I think that was one of those attacks that only really takes effect in the event that I actually get hit or wounded by it. And if that's the case, I am perfectly okay with this. Oh, accidentally took 1 point. I'm getting sloppy. Remember kids, all damage adds up eventually, and if I die by 1 point of damage before the end of the floor, you know exactly where it came from. Escape plan, into escape plan, into a cloak and dagger, into a shiv, into a strike, into a dagger throw, into removing that strike, into ending the turn. This enemy has something called plated armor. It gains a certain amount of block at the start of each of its turns. However, every time your health total takes damage, you reduce the amount of armor it gains by 1 permanently. Hence why I'm trying to attack it as often as physically possible, preferably when it's low on health. Now, however often that happens, the world is yet to see. Yeah, I'll backflip. Escape plan, calculated gamble, which will put me at well over the health needed to survive. Take the 2 cloak and daggers, and we should be able to armor up and defend ourselves this way. Shiv, shiv, escape plan, glass knife, and deflection. I want to kill this shell parasite, but I don't have any damaging artifacts yet. So instead of taking 10, how about we take only 7? Instead of that, we'll take only 5. Instead of that, we'll cry inside. Will glass knife? No, dagger throw actually deals more damage than glass knife. And we'll cloak and dagger and shiv. And we'll keep the 2 strikes because that should be enough to kill you. Excellent. I am going to drink some water because my throat is killing me. Clearly it takes a lot to ramble about things non-stop while playing a deck-building game that by all rights I should have the mental capacity to avoid. Or not mental capacity to avoid, a mental capacity to ignore? To talk about something else? Maybe.
But you don't.
'Tis true. Sad but true.
Ooh, do you want Bane?
I don't have any poison. Bane is nice, but I have no poison, so I instead took distraction to take a random to add a random skill to my hand and make it cost 0. You know, I'm feeling
might be useful.
Maybe. Let us try and take on our good friends, the elites. We have 2 of them. But what's nice is that we get an artifact before doing this. As you attempt to sneak past a group of shrouded figures, a naked red-skinned man approaches you. Got any jacks, friend? I got the shakes bad. Please, maybe some coin? He seems delusional, but harmless. Oh yes, yes! Here, a fair trade. The Shuriken. Every time I play 3 attacks, gain 1 strength to improve all 3 of those attacks. Oh my gosh. How's about no? I need to kill these guys fast. I will consume a dexterity potion. I just don't think After Image does it here. We'll still play it, but I think it might be a mistake. Flying Knee is most definitely not a mistake. Glass Knife. We don't need to play Deflection. And that boosts our strength. So all these people give themselves a ritual. At the end of the turn, it will gain 3 strength every turn, which basically means these guys have massively ramping damage. I don't want this happening. So we're gonna try to make sure this doesn't happen.
You want them to all to die.
Agreed. So here's a distraction, which goes to another distraction, which grants me reflex. Interesting. I'll escape plan. You know what? Let's keep this gambling thing going. And we managed to kill this guy. Isn't it nice when you draw through your whole deck, or half your deck, in a single turn? To pull out lethal at the very end? Because I know it is for me.
Really?
I want to avoid damage, but that's not feasible here. I have no more block, but I can take slightly less with a weaken. So I'll toss the weaken potion onto him, and I will take 9. It's not awful. And it's why I need to get rid of the strikes, because the strikes don't do anything except wound me severely. So escape plan, we'll get accuracy. Accuracy something that's worth playing? Maybe not, actually. Well-laid plans always is, because it costs 0. Cloak and dagger. Shiv. Dagger throw. Accuracy will get ditched. Cloak and dagger. Toss up a shiv, increase our strength yet again, but we'll take 0 and we'll hold on to backflip just to cycle through our deck faster. So the bigger one in the back, which is what I'm afraid of, is still weakened. So he's not a problem. You're dead. You just don't know it. I want to strike you, but I think there's better things I can do. There isn't. How nice. Well, flying me instead, and I'll just take 1 point of damage. This unfortunately does not carry over from turn to turn. It requires that everything happens in a single turn. Oh baby, can I kill him right now? 10, 30, 38. That's enough.
Is it bad? I'm not sure about whether the art style was going for a cutesy or a mildly creepy art style.
I would honestly say they were going for deliberately creepy. Have you seen the person that gives us our, like, safety and sanctity?
Not really.
The glorious whale known as Niao?
Nope.
Oh, fair enough. Well, when we die, I'll show you who it is. How horrible. I don't want to deal with you right now. After image. Escape plan. Gives us armor. We have a deflection, so a dagger throw doesn't actually seem that far out of the question. I'll just try to kill the slaver immediately. We can ditch the block. Because a backflip is better. Defend? Prepare. Drop this. Strike. Calculated gamble. Get nothing. I'll take 3 from this. That's not hugely problematic. Okay, so he heals himself. That's right. Oh. Accuracy. We'll cloak and dagger up in this shindig. And put ourselves up to 17. We'll take 3 again. No, take 5, I think. My math ain't off. But against this type of fight, it's impossible not to. Alright, can I successfully kill you? What's still on the deck? Of course, well-laid plans is at the bottom. And of course, I draw that now. How close can I get to dealing with you? 12? That's more than enough. flying knee, dagger throw, drop the strike, and armor up to take exactly 1 from the parasite. So the slaver is dead. Now we have to deal with everything else. Sucker punch you. I want to keep the distraction, so I'll drop the deflection. You know what? A zero-cost acrobatics is definitely within my line of reasoning. There's the dagger throw. And then glass knife. But it doesn't empower itself further. Ah well. If I could have well-laid plans in my opening hand at the start of every combat, I would definitely take it, but unfortunately, I can't. Such is life. Rarely, if ever, able to get what you actually desire. You only deal
How many
8.
floors are in this game?
3 so far. We're in the second. We're actually close to about halfway through a single run. But you're expected to make multiple runs, usually in a row. I haven't been able to do that, but I'll strike you, backflip, armor up, escape plan, and then hold on to both of you because you're honestly the best cards I think I have in my deck as of right now. Or at least that I have available of that bunch. Unless I get cloak and daggers. Sure, we'll dagger throw you. I can hold on to the calculated gamble just in case. You know what, let's go for trying to kill you. And we successfully do so. Another poison potion. Predator. It's good, but only in very specific circumstances. That still might be just good enough. I'm filling up my deck anyway. We'll take Predator. There are times where I just want to deal an absolute ton of damage. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. We'll pray. Transform a... What do I want to transform? Transform. Oh. Bam. Finisher. As power of the shrine flows through you, your mind feels altered. Finisher. Deal 6 damage for each attack I've played this turn. Not really that good. Snecko. Alright, can I get my powers before this becomes problematic?
Snick. Kill Snick.
I would love to. I don't think I will be able to, but I would love to. Not neutralize. Shuffle the deck. Well-laid plans. And the turn accuracy and survivor. As this thing is a mini-boss in disguise, it should honestly have half its current health. As its first turn always confuses you. Whenever you draw a card, randomize its cost. This can either be really, really good, such as in this case, or really, really bad, such as in many other cases in this game. But apparently, the game saw fit...
All your cards are now free.
Not all of them. Well, not the one I just drew, so... I'll hold on to Survivor. Just in case I really, really need to make sure I don't die. Distraction is useless. Predator is not, though. But everything else is just kind of garbage. But Predator is not garbage. Ignore the fact that I just drew that card 3 times in a row. I don't want to keep you. I'm drawing a full hand next turn. You're not stopping me. Wait. Do I want to take damage? If I take exactly 3 points of damage... No. I would have to take 7. I would have to gain no armor whatsoever. I think. 6. I can math. I could take 6 damage in order to gain 6 health at the end of combat. Above the 6 damage. Because of the meat. So I would have to... prepare. Discard dagger throw. Strike. My math isn't off, and I know it's not off. I can save the cloak and dagger to deal 7, and the flying knee to deal 17 in total. I'll hold on to both of you, because this is technically the best move I can make. Because as long as it's at or below 50%, and I might be vulnerable, but damn if I don't hurt. So I'll heal for 12, which will put me at higher health than I entered this area with. Isn't this fun? I don't actually want another dagger throw. My deck is good enough. Good enough to actually go see whatever this guy is. My favorite. The Gremlin Leader. After image, well-laid plans. Escape plan. Escape plan. Distraction. Gives me piercing wail. I'm not killing you, though. I consider that a shame. So let's ditch hand, because it's not good enough. Dagger throw. Drop survivor. We'll double throw potions onto the Gremlin Leader, because the Gremlin Leader is very difficult to deal with. Draw 2 cards, deflect, and hold on to both of these. So the Gremlin Leader will take 12, then 11, then 10, then 9, and so on and so forth until he hits 0 poison. A fair trade. So I'll take 0 from you. Not a big fan of the fact that you're dealing a ton of damage to me, but oh bloody well. I can do the glass knife instead. Or wait, no, I discard the block. What is wrong with you? Glass knife takes a small hit, but that's fine. I'll hold on to finishers. Maybe I'll get enough chances to deal attacks. I want to get rid of the bloody weakness. Oh, so you can rally more than... I don't think I've ever had that happen. Huh. Did not realize you could rally that many. Well, we're gonna fix that problem by making sure that they do not see the light of day. At least that was the hope. Deal 6, and then deal 8. It's barely enough to kill you. And also boosts my strength. Don't worry, everyone. This is going to be quite the long fight. So feel free to sit here in both impatience and misery as I knock everything over in my room. Quit buffing yourself, seriously.
At least you're doing DPS to the guy.
Yeah, it's not the DPS I want, though. I will sucker punch you. I'll draw more cards. Sigh. You know what? No. Let's get rid of this defend. End turn, hold on to finishers and strike. And hopefully we can actually deal damage to you, the Gremlin Leader. Or he's just going to keep rallying people to his cause. annoying me to no end. Honestly, whatever he does at this point will fail. You're not doing anything else. Give me a new hand. That's what I was looking for. I gotta start dealing some damage to him. Alright, you buffed your strength enough. So he's going to rally. Well, flying knee. Strike. Glass knife to keep the damage going. I don't need to reshuffle my deck. I'll instead hold on to both escape plans just to draw cards. And he's down below a third of his health. I just can't kill him in a single turn. Maybe I'll take that back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 yeah, no, I kill him. I kill him hard. It just depends on how much I kill him by. We can ditch the block. And then we'll Finisher, which will deal 44 to him, which causes the others to run away because their leader is dead. For I have murdered him, and I get the letter opener. Thank bloody goodness! It finally happened! And you know what, I'm using enough shivs, I'll take another accuracy. Every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. A good half of my deck is skills, with just a few attack powers thrown into the mix. Holly bloody Luya. Bottled lightning.
And I can deal +6 damage with shivs, which is pretty good.
Yep. And, with Bottled Lightning, I can choose any one of these glorious skills and keep them in my opening hand. What I'm going to do with that is Calculated Gamble. As if I don't like my hand, I want to get rid of it. Venturing through a series of tombs, you are faced with a large sarcophagus studded with gems in the center of a circular room. You cannot make out the writing on the coffin, however you do notice a black fog seeping out from the sides. I could open the coffin and receive a relic, with a 50% chance to become cursed, with a curse that will always be in my opening hand. That's worth it. You push open the coffin, the fog dissipates harmlessly. Inside you find the mortal remains of a decorated soldier grasping an old relic. You pilfer it and move on. I gain 30 gold immediately, and am 10% more likely to find treasures in question mark rooms.
Yay! You didn't get cursed.
That is great. Problem is this
You got kind of lucky there.
I get very lucky, but now I'm fighting someone I'm probably not going to get lucky against. Or not, because they're going to do absolutely nothing. So we'll escape plan, we'll prepare, we'll drop you, we'll toss up an accuracy, we'll neutralize you because I want you to die as soon as possible. Sucker punch you because I also want you to die as soon as possible. Calculated gamble, which will cause the letter opener to trigger, and then flying knee to also continue to kill you, because I hate the Mystic with a passion in the Mystic and Centurion fight. It's the only one I've never been able to do without taking damage. Because the Mystic loves buffing their strength, and then healing immediately afterwards. So, distraction. Discard your hand, add 1 shiv to your hand for each card discarded. I mean, I want to use... I'll be taking so much damage if I do that. You'll get held onto for later. We'll discard the Storm of Steel. Backflip. Cloak and Dagger, which triggers this again. Shiv you and deflect. So I take 0. I'm still looking for best laid plans, but that's in the deck somewhere. And you're going to heal both you and your compatriot for 16. And then probably promptly buff each other yet again. God, I hate the Mystic. And I can't avoid taking damage this time around unless... No, there's no unless here. Well, no, unless I get escape plan, actually. As if I would ever get escape plan. I'll take 6, that's fine. This might end up being a case where I want to take damage again so I can heal back up. Quit healing, you... Well-laid plans. Escape plan. Escape plan. Cloak and dagger. Deal 5 to both. Shiv you. I can't even kill you, right? Predator you. Yeah, I'm only drawing 2 extra cards next turn, so I could handle it. Buff your strengths. Yep. There she goes healing again. You know what? You know what? No. I'm not dealing with this. I have both accuracies on, right? Storm of Steel. You die now. I am not ending this without some blood. Enjoy. I'll take... I will take... 16. I want to take 5. I'm gonna have to do this very... Wait a minute. I take 12. This puts me up to 7. That leaves me at exactly what I want to do, so I can heal myself. Just because of the weird way this game works. Yeah, so that put me at exactly 35, meaning I'll heal back up to 46, so it'll be as if I've never taken damage this fight. No, 47, meaning I healed by 1 this fight. I'll hold on to Glass Knife, Flying Knee. There you go. Then I'll just kill you with the Glass Knife. There we go. I don't want any of these. All those cards are bad. So, I got an improved chance for treasure, but that doesn't mean much. Or I can fight the elite, but there's one elite in particular that if I fight him, I will probably lose. But if I fight the slavers, I might also lose to them, because I don't think I'm strong enough to fight either. I'm above 50 health. I draw enough cards. There's only one battle. Painful stabbing. Well, I actually, surprisingly, have a lot of the really good things to start off with. So let's start off by weakening. Why do you start off doing 2 attacks? That's... no. Glass Knife. Calculated Gamble. Going to get stabbed, but only take 1 wound. That's fine. Okay, yeah, there's the wound. Escape
Why
plan.
did you choose this?
Because I want the relic. I want the relic. I'll have a campfire immediately afterwards so I can rest up and kind of heal myself. Distraction. Bouncing Flask. I will apply 9 poison to you. That might be exactly what I needed. Backflip. Escape plan. Neutralize. Brings you down to 12, meaning I can play the accuracy and take 0 from you. And taking 0 from you is very important. And I'll just keep the dagger throw going. I've got one more power card in my deck that I even remotely care about. Ah, and you're just trying to deal 15. Okay, that's your mistake. Flying knee, finisher, dagger throw. That's the wrong order, numbnuts. Dagger throw to discard you. Flying knee. Because I only take one big hit. And I need to sneak in as much damage as physically possible, or I'm probably going to die. Predator is too expensive to play. Because he doesn't do any buffing, he just keeps stabbing me until until my guts are spilling out on the floor, is when he will stop. This is technically my highest damaging skill right now. It's sad that this is the case. I want a survivor, but I don't want a survivor, but I want a survivor.
You need to survivor.
Because I'm a survivor. Oh yeah, because this does me deal more damage, ultimate. Well, no it doesn't, but it's helpful. And Zarok, you're right. I should have done that, because that made... I should have done that, because that makes sure I don't take damage on this. Alright, here come where the wounds can start screwing with me. Another bouncing flask. Prepared. For a flying knee, I don't want the bouncing flask. Can I kill you? 21. Yes, you're exceedingly dead. You just don't even know it. And with the draw of a glass knife, that just seals the deal. And you die by poison at the start of your next turn. And so, I get Tingsha. One of the two cards that makes discard synergy very worthwhile. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy for each card discarded. And boy, do I discard cards. And I'll take a free distraction at upgraded level. Why not? What's up ahead? A fight and a rest. If I were to smith a card, what would be worth smithing? What would be worth smithing would be... not escape plan, that doesn't do enough. Prepared does discard things quite nicely. But a cloak and dagger that adds an additional block and gives me more shivs. Since I'm getting a lot of shiv synergy right now. But I also want to draw cards. So many wonderful choices. We will take...
Upgrading in accuracy would probably be good too, but...
It does help, but technically the cloak and daggers would give me more damage in the long run with my current setup. I'll do the cloak and dagger.
Would be true.
Alright, let's go fight whoever the next guy is. It's one of these annoying ones.
If only upgrading one cloak and dagger upgraded all copies of that.
That would be really broken. I would love it if I could do that. But I would be the first to admit that that would be incredibly broken in this game. Dagger throw to draw a flying...
But isn't the game not fun if it's not broken?
Yeah, there's some groups that would suggest otherwise. I'll discard those two. Just continue running through my deck and never stopping. I'll be fighting this Chosen. I'm aware that the Chosen we fought last time almost killed us, but we're a lot better equipped this time around. Accuracy. Accuracy. Accurate. Cloak and Dagger. Grants us a shiv. I will... Sucker Punch you? No, I will Distraction. Gives me Blade Dance, which gives me 2 more shivs. Hit you, hit you, hit you. And I don't need to armor up. And we'll keep the Sucker Punch and the Deflect just in case for next turn. That worked. Quite well, if I might add. 0 cost Distraction. Oh, baby. We are going to draw as many cards as we can. Storm of Steel. We all remember what happened last time. Storm of Steel plus Ting Shaw's deals ridiculous amounts of damage, and all my shivs together will just straight up murder him.
He just dies. Oh, look, 12 damage per shiv.
Yes. I'm filling up my deck now, and that's a problem. But another afterimage would actually be nice for future bosses. Do I? I do. Going to...
Oh, do you get the afterimage, and then you upgrade it at the campfire?
Yes. Gaining 2 block for every card I play versus the champion. Excellent. Alright, let's do this. Afterimage 1, afterimage 2. Deflect will give me 6 block from this.
Oh my god, you're going to do so much DPS now.
And then we'll Calculated Gamble, which will Ting Shaw's him repeatedly. We'll draw and discard a Glass Knife. And end our turn. We'll draw 2 more cards this upcoming turn. And you think something as pathetic as the Frail will prevent me from making sure that I do not take any damage from you. Sir, you are extremely mistaken. Neutralize you to deal nothing. Actually backflip, because neither... I have better things, and I get the Cloak and Dagger that I was looking for. So Shiv, Shiv. Finishers for 27? For 21. Or I can Cloak and Dagger again. This doesn't give... I can hold on to Finisher. Alright, that's fine. We'll hold on to you two. Running through this game at light speed, we have an amazing build for the Silent. I always can do this with the Silent. I still don't know why I can't do this with the Ironclad. I should probably have someone who's really good at Ironclad just give me a freaking Ironclad boot camp. And who knows, maybe I can give them a freaking Silent boot camp. Let's see here. If he's just powering up... Accuracy... Distraction... I mean... I'll take a random potion. Sure. Sucker Punch doesn't suck. None of these are particularly awe-inspiring. Says the man with how many buffs?
All of them.
Oh no, I don't have all of them. I'm still missing 1 accuracy that's in this draw pile. And I think he said, here, I'll let you take a free hit. Oh no, he gained some strength, that's all. Escape plan? Into an escape plan. Into a distraction. Baby! This is the card I was discussing much earlier. Tactician. It is one of the unplayable cards. You have to discard it. But if you ever discard it, you gain more energy this immediate turn. If I could get this card on this Silent run and upgrade it once, I could theoretically go infinite with the way my deck is currently designed. Okay, not really theoretically, it's like in a really off, haphazard chance where I keep drawing Tactician. But it's still insanely good. So good, in fact, I'm going to Dagger Throw and just discard it immediately. Just to get that energy back. Backflip. On a flying knee, dagger throw. Yeah, I don't get it again. Oh well, that's not problematic. Let's see here. Finishers, backflip, and we'll run it like this. Your words wound me, sir, but let me show you my knives. Is the accuracy still... Yes, accuracy's still in the draw pile. I could go for a high damage turn, but I kind of want to get accurate. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. But I don't have any of the cards that make it really good. But yes, I do. I have Cloak and Dagger right there. And then we'll Survivor, drop the Defend, and deal 8. We might not be killing him fast, but we're trying. I've been holding on to the finisher this whole time. Actually, no, I know exactly what I'm waiting for. Give me the other Shiv. Cloak and Dagger, same thing. Escape plan? Nah, I got what I'm looking for. Shiv. Sure, we'll deflect, deal 5 to him, why not? And... Hello, Dark Alchemist. This is Slay the Spire, a roguelike deck builder that we're currently playing. I'm playing my favorite possible archetype, which is effectively Storm, because I'm that kind of bastard when it comes to Magic the Gathering. Now, what do I want to... Oh, yes. Glass Knife to improve the damage of Finisher, which will now deal 6 per hit for 18. And, you know what? We got this potion for free. We might as well just continue our tradition of taking 0. We're currently about halfway through the game, with the character known as the Silent, who's known for drawing absolute metric tons of cards, and then just generally never stopping their shenanigans. Draw, discard, Tactician.
You know what would be great?
What?
If we got a relic that gave us... let us keep our armor.
There's only one relic that I know of that does that, and it does it in a very poor way. Because it takes away 15 block, but lets you keep the rest.
Oh.
And the enemies usually damage us for enough where that doesn't matter. Plus, you see how much armor we're gaining every turn. So if they're still not dealing... Like, I've been at 37 health at the start of this fight, and I haven't dropped at all. So,
yeah, that's true.
And we'll Predator to draw more cards at the start of our next turn. I think he's going to Enrage, so I'm going to Calculated Gamble to draw another card and get Glass Knife. So he's going to get butt mad that I damaged him. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to Metallicize. Hate Metallicize with a passion. Draw, discard. Draw, discard. Glass Knife. And then Finisher for 3. Hit him for those absurd amounts that we're looking for. And we'll hold on to a Sucker Punch and a Backflip. I just need more ways to generate energy. That's all. Defeat? Impossible? Ah, no, I think you mean very likely, good sir. We did see Metallicize before on the Ironclad, but I never actually played it. Metallicize is like the ablative armor from before. All the ablative armor from before did was every time they took HP damage, it went down by 1 how much they gained at the start of each of their turns, or end of each of their turns in this case. Metallicize does the opposite, or not the opposite, a similar thing, except it just gives you the armor constantly.
You could do 45 damage. We need to prevent that.
he'll do significantly less. So Cloak and Dagger, which will give me a Shiv, which allows me to deal 15 to him. I'm going to Sucker Punch him, which will weaken him, which reduces his damage even further. Backflip into an Escape Plan, which will deal 5 more to him. Into a Deflect. And I take exactly 1 point of damage. I'll hold into the Backflip and the Cloak and Dagger. Oh, I took 3. Never mind. I can't math, apparently. I think we got him? I think.
If you can deal 100 damage.
Don't doubt my wisdom. Oh.
Well, 105 damage.
Tactician, why do you show up now? Shiv. It's not enough. It's disappointing, but I've got more than enough armor, so I'll just put you insanely close to dead. And Sucker Punch to be ready. Also, if you're expecting Grimrock today, I am not doing Grimrock because I'm just trying to catch up the YouTube series with the Twitch series. At least that's my logic and reasoning. Anyway, the champion is in fact dead. Hallelujah, we gain health. Doesn't matter, we do a full restore anyway. Wait. We don't actually play all that many, no, we play a ton of skills.
We play a lot of skills. Wraith form would be good.
But Tools of the Trade, because it's more card draw and discard. So I don't have as many
going with a discard synergy, so it would be good.
Wraith form. You're right, Zarok.
I'm often always right.
We have no curses. I don't like potions. And I can have 4 energy, 5 on my first turn. But whenever I open a chest, it gives me a curse. I'll take it. I'll rely on my ability to discard to ignore the curses.